I just want bucks. Okay.
I'd rather be with you. Yeah.
What up, IG? What's the word? Happy Saturday, people. Happy Saturday. I know everybody probably still in the bed or some out on the water fishing or something, man. You know what I mean? Whatever you doing, man, just make sure it's a productive Saturday, man. What's up with it, Rod? I gotta get with you, fam. I got some ideas I want to run by you. Shoot me a text real quick. Yeah, that's the reason why we on here, man. We on here to address these wheels situation, man. Major announcement with the podcast. Major announcement with the podcast. Construction is complete. Only thing we're waiting on now is the glass to be put up for the room. I made the room a glass enclosure. That's the last piece to the puzzle, man. It's on the way though. Should be here by Tuesday, Wednesday. Man, I'm excited to kick this thing off. I've been in Miami for a week, getting these pearly whites. You know what I mean? Yeah, we did every tooth in the mouth though, man. You did. But yeah. So, everybody going crazy about the new compression wheel. So let me give y'all some backstory on this, right? So people, because I see you got a whole bunch of people's panties in a bunch, you know what I mean? I don't understand these people, man, on this internet. And then when I go back and you know what I mean, the more that I'm getting in tune with this internet thing, I go back and I read the comments, right? But I also go back and I look at the page of the people who making these crazy, outrageous comments, right? And a lot of the people that's making these comments, either they don't have a car with Rams on it, or they don't have a car with Dayton's on it. You know what I mean? I know they ain't got a car with compressions on it. It's like they in a league of their own. But the people that's making these comments, man, and making all these crazy ass theatrics in regards to these wheels is people that don't even have no wheels. So I don't even understand why they taking the time out their day to troll and make these posts. You got people on there saying, oh, them some nice wheels, they're gonna be a bitch to clean. First off, anybody who buy those type of wheels ain't washing their own car, and if they is washing their own car, I'm pretty sure they not concerning themselves with how bad it is to wash a wheel, man. Like, come on, people, let's do better, man, with the comments. And then let's not beat compression wheel up. So let me give y'all the backstory on the wheel. 2 years ago, Robert and I was talking on the phone, man, and I was telling him that I wanted to build I see that everybody in the dunk culture are going towards Dayton's. And I'm like, man, I don't want no Dayton because one, the horsepower. Two, they didn't make a Dayton in the 26. You know what I mean? And I wanted a concave wheel. So we got to rapping, and he said, Lace, I can make you a multi-spoke wheel. I said, but I still want to see my brakes. So we going back and forth. He started sending me some mock-ups and shit like that. And he said, man, I'll make you a wheel better than a Dayton. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no disrespect to Dayton. You know what I mean? We wasn't making a wheel to compete with Dayton. We was making a wheel that was in some type of similarity to a Dayton spoke wheel. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no competition of who makes the best wheel. It's to each his own. Because if you look at the numbers, right? A person spent $20,000 on a pair of Daytons. I'm pretty sure they can go ahead and throw another $5,000 or $6,000 in it and get them a pair of compressions. So the people that's having this conversation, you know what I'm saying, in regards to comparison to dating and compression, they have the means to go and buy either one that they want. That's the reason why you see the people that's on here making these comments aren't people who have the money to go and do what the hell they want to do. See, me, I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't care what nobody feel, what nobody says about the wheel looking like a dating or the wheel compared to a dating. You know what I mean? And for the record, I was a part of the design process from day one with that wheel and the lace wheel. Them both wheels, because as I said again, I'm trying to do something that ain't nobody ever did before, and I want to do something that ain't nobody gonna get. But I see that last year before last, everybody wasn't with the compression. Oh, compression it is, compression that. Them wheels made for trucks. So now you see niggas making they donks with compression. You got niggas doing rose gold and white cars with compression wheels. I mean, it's safe to say that I created a trend. It's safe to say that, you know what I mean? Other people ain't gonna say it, but I'm seeing what's going on and I'm picking up what I'm dropping. With you, fam. They can go ahead and throw another 5,000 or 6,000 in it and get them a pair of compressions. So the people that's having this conversation, you know what I'm saying, in regards to comparison to dating and compression, they have the means to go and buy either one that they want. That's the reason why you see the people that's on here making these comments aren't people who have the money to go and do what the hell they want to do. See, me, I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't care what nobody feel, what nobody says about the wheel looking like a dating or the wheel compared to a dating. You know what I mean? And for the record, I was a part of the design process from day one with that wheel and the lace wheel. Them both wheels, because as I said again, I'm trying to do something that ain't nobody ever did before, and I want to do something that ain't nobody gonna get. But I see that last year before last, everybody wasn't with the compression. Oh, compression it is, compression that. Them wheels made for trucks. So now you see niggas making they donks with compression. You got niggas doing rose gold and white cars with compression wheels. I mean, it's safe to say that I created a trend. It's safe to say that, you know what I mean? Other people ain't gonna say it, but I'm seeing what's going on and I'm picking up what I'm dropping. You know what I mean? I'm sitting back and I'm going, even with the hobby shop. Hobby shop was gonna build my car. Them folks wasn't worried about no compression wheels. The first set of compression wheels that they seen was the wheels that I sent down there to his shop. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, he building a dump with compression wheels. You know what I mean? And it's just sad. It's sad to see, man, because these are the same people that have my vehicle. Both sets of wheels that are sold in this spoke form wheel is both shops that my car was at. I-95 and Hobby Shop. Both of them buying compression wheels now. And then on top of that, they buying a wheel that I designed. So I'm happy either way it go. You know what I mean? As long as my brain end up on your car, I'm all right with that, man. I ain't even mad at it because the world know. You know what I mean? That's why Robert tagged me in the wheel. That's not my wheel. That's not the wheel going on my car. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is if you reach out to a builder and, a rim designer, and you pay a rim designer a design fee, you know what I mean? Once you pay that design fee, that wheel should never be sold to no one else. If you go to Chip Foose wheels, right, that he put on Riddler Award cars, he never made those wheels to the public. He made other Chip Foose wheels, but he never made that wheel to the public. When you go to Evod Industries and you order a set of wheels, those wheels don't go on nobody else's car. You know what I'm saying? So if I reach out to Compression Wheels and I say, look, man, I want a one-off wheel, and he charged me a fee to design a one-off wheel, I should never see my wheel on nobody else's car. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else's car. So with this spoke wheel, that wheel was definitely supposed to go on my car, right? But It is what it is. The wheel came out. He made the wheel public. These guys hurried up and jumped on the wheel. You know what I mean? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Back to the drawing board I go. But that ain't the first design that came up in my head. It ain't gonna be the last one. You know what I mean? I'm happy and I'm grateful that I could come to the drawing board and help a motherfucker to create something that the world gonna love, right? And when I sit back and I look at the comments, you got more love on that wheel than you got hate. You got trolls on there that's trolling, but then you got the love, which is the real car guys. I'm looking at the type of guys that's the guys with the 62 Impala, Rolex. Like these big builders, they love these wheels. So let's keep pushing. You know what I mean? On to the next one. I'm not in a rush, man, to be the first to do anything, man, because one thing about my mind gonna outdo anything that I did yesterday. So yesterday, I put that wheel together. Tomorrow, I'm gonna put a better wheel together. And at the end of the day, man, you know what I mean? A nigga gonna have to go through me in order to get my wheel, because I'm gonna make sure that the next wheel that Robert designs for me, we gonna sit down, we gonna do an NDA, and I'm gonna pay a set fee. And I understand, in Robert's defense, his company does not make money off one set of wheels. So if he makes a design that the world loves, he gonna make more money selling that wheel to 100 people rather than selling that wheel to one person. You know what I mean? So there has to be some type of you know, the best of those two wheels, because you can go wider on a hard top than that wheel to one person. You know what I mean? So there has to be some type of balance. Yeah, man, you know, I don't understand why these builders do what they do, man, but it is what it is. But I got on here today, man. I wasn't gonna get back on here to my podcast. But, you know, I see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. It's a car. You know what I mean? These are wheels we talking about. I see people on here arguing, fussing, and fighting about wheels. I got niggas going to ChatGPT and Google and trying to figure out the history of the spoke wheel. And, bro, if you don't like it, don't buy it. If you don't like it, keep scrolling. It's the internet, bro. You don't even have to follow compression. If that wheel is something that is so detrimental to your mind, why you just don't keep scrolling? You know what I mean? The wheel is not in comparison to a Dayton. You know what I mean? Dayton is in the league of their own. Compression is in the league of their own. And guess what? At the end of the day, everybody gonna win. You know what I mean? I know for a fact that wheel gonna be a top selling wheel in the industry. I know that for a fact. I'm gonna buy a set. I'm just not gonna put it on my donk. You know what I mean? And if I end up with them on my donk, when I go to compete, I'm not gonna have that wheel on my donk, because two people that, you know what I mean, one person, the owner of the hard top that Kenny building, I don't know him, but I've definitely heard great things about that dude. I heard that he's a very good guy. I heard he's sharp as a tack, you know what I mean? Got his paper together, taking care of his family. So I can't even say nothing bad about him. You know what I mean? He just building what he like. But he got a builder that want to build what everybody else likes, including me. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Hobby shop. Man, the dude, I ain't gonna even speak on that dude, man. I'm gonna just let that shit go, man. You know what I mean? Some people just need to do what they do best, man. You know what I mean? But let's just see, man. May the best man win, man. That's the best way. Let the car speak for you. Let the car speak. I just don't want compression wheels to end up on some garbage bills, man. You know what I mean? Like, I want those wheels to be the elite. Appreciate it, Wolfpack. Me and Robert came together. I just told him an idea of what I wanted, you know what I mean, 2 years ago. And I guess, 2 years later, they come out to the world, man. And the world got it. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at my man. That's my man. We talk every day. You know what I'm saying? He called me yesterday and asked me, could he put me in as a collaborator on the wheel? Hell yeah. I appreciate you for giving me my flowers. You know what I'm saying? That was a beautiful thing that he did. Robert got a different brain when it comes to wheels. That wheel is a beautiful wheel, man. They can hate on that wheel all they want to. You know what I mean? But I guarantee you're going to see a lot of people with that wheel on their car. A lot of people, man. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, the hard top, both the hard tops are going to be probably the best of those two wheels because you can go wider on a hard top. Man, I already know, nah. You know what I mean? I can't even be mad, though, bro, because at the end of the day, the nigga never told me, hey, man, this design gonna be your design and your design only. You know what I mean? I'm just sitting back, me being a real nigga, having conversation. Man, let's build this wheel. We built the wheel. We did what we do best. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, he put the wheel out to the public so everybody can buy it. I'm disappointed in it because that was a wheel that, in my mind, I seen that wheel on my car, and it was supposed to be something that was a surprise to the world. But now the world know it. Y'all can go and order the wheel. I don't think that wheel is more expensive than all the other compression wheels because, as you can see, the design aspect of that wheel is not like just one single forging. That motherfucker got like 3 different forgings in one. You know what I mean? You got reverse spokes going this way. You got spokes going this way. You got the piece that bolt on. Then you got the other piece that knock off, or if you want the cap. So you got a lot going on with that wheel in order to buy that wheel. So that wheel ain't going to be something that the average person can include into their budget. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's cold, man. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know, man, that was a wheel that, yes, I did play a major role, you know what I mean, in designing. And it is what it is, man. It's for the culture. You know what I'm saying? My car show, you know what I mean? It's man, bro, I've been all week long. That's all I did. Hey, Wolfpack, you seen that? Nah, you my partner, man. You know I love you to death, man. Shit, that's what we do, man. Iron sharpens iron, man. I'll never forget when I needed your help, man. You was, hey, what you need me to do, Lace? Hey, you was there for a nigga, man. I ain't gonna never forget that. Then took me to the shake joint, man, and we had a ball. My nigga. Hey, my thing is this, man. When we ride like we ride 9 and we having things, man, outside of these cars, man, you building mansions in Jamaica on the beach, man. Like, these cars ain't nothing but like tennis shoes to us, bro. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? Your car got 300,000-400,000 in it, man, and that joint ain't nowhere near ready yet. One of them, not all of them, just one of them. So when you sit back, man, you can't come and talk to me and a dude like 9 in regards to no car, man. Life is great. The car shit, just the car shit. That's all it is. Something that a nigga like to do. These niggas live their life for a car, man. You know what I'm saying? You niggas will die about a car, argue about a car, spend your last dime on a car. Bro, I will refuse to go broke over a vehicle. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, I just wanted to address this situation, man. Will Connoisseur, shoot me a DM, fam, so I can shoot you my line, man. I'm gonna have a meeting here and probably the next. I gotta kick my podcast off this week, right? So probably going into that second week, I got a major ride coming up to Atlanta on my bike. After that, I got some free time, and I'll sit down, man. I'm gonna assemble a team of people, man, and I'm gonna book air. If you're not from Houston, I'm gonna book your flight. I want everybody to come sit down so we can have face-to-face, man, because I know them Zoom calls and shit like that, you won't really get the feel of it. But me and my investors, we got some major shit in play, man, when it comes to this car show. I'm gonna announce the city. Man, I'll go ahead and announce that now. It's gonna be in Houston, Texas. We've already talked to the venue. The venue has agreed to the date that, you know what I mean, we're trying to do. So we're gonna push this thing, man, and we're gonna do it the right way. Hey, for real, man, I'm telling you, dog. But yeah, man, and I'm gonna tap in all the podcasters, all the internet folk, man, you know what I mean, that want to be a part of it. I'm gonna tap into y'all, man, so we can put this thing on the map. But anyway, as far as these wheels go, man, y'all go shout out my boy Robert over at Kompression Wheels, man. You know what I mean? Me and him started this design 2 years ago, and to see what it became is a beautiful thing, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, I have to go back to the drawing board, you know what I mean, because he done put it, yeah, my car will be debuted at Detroit Autorama, but it will be at my show, the following show, that my car gonna be at. But anyway, man, to make a long story short, man, those wheels was not to be in competition with a Dayton. I wanted a multi-spoke wheel because I like the way the Daytons look on the donk. I'm just not a Dayton guy. So I was like, man, how can... But what I don't understand is when all these other wheel brands make these multi-spoke wheels, Forgiato made a wheel that looked like a Dayton. Nobody had anything to say. You know what I mean? I think the fact that compression wheels, everybody's not understanding how compression wheel kicked the door down and came in so strong. So now everybody got something to say about these compression wheels being in comparison to Dayton. And it's just a few, you know what I mean? Hey, bruh, some of you can afford it, some of you can't. You know what I mean? It's for somebody and it's not for somebody. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, stop trolling, man. I had to turn my notifications off, dog. I really wanted to remove myself from the collaborator, but Robert, my man, I still want to, you know what I mean, continue the growth of his brand. But I really don't want to be on here, man, with all these comments, man. You niggas trolling on some wheels, man. How do you think your kid feel when your kid goes on the internet and he see his daddy on here arguing with somebody about a funky ass set of wheels? I really don't understand it, man. You guys got to get your priorities in order, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't compression wheels' fault that he did some innovative shit. You know what I mean? He looked at a wheel, he looked at what the world likes, and as a company, you have to go with the trend. What's trending right now? And what's trending right now is multi-spoke wheels. Everybody don't want a Dayton. You got niggas with high horsepower on these cars that a Dayton can't withstand. Not only that, Dayton should have, if Dayton was for the culture, right? Dayton would have made a 26-inch wheel, because from my understanding, everybody wants a 26. So if we want a 26-inch wheel, why hasn't Dayton got with a team of designers and designed a 26-inch wheel? China has shown Dayton that it can be done. Is it because it's not for the culture? What is it? I'm trying to figure it out, because there's no way you've been around 100 years and a bulk of your people that's buying Dayton wheels at this moment in time are people of the culture. 24-inch Daytons has become a thing. It's been such a thing that these wheels have skyrocketed to $25,000. So why hasn't Dayton went to the drawing board and done what China done? It's not for us, bro. It's not. Everybody know that. But y'all so oblivious, y'all gonna keep pulling wool over your eyes and not understanding that certain shit not for us. What I respect about Robert is, everybody thought Robert was white. Robert is a Mexican American. He loved black people, he loved brown people, you know what I'm saying? He loved white people, bro. The culture needed something and he gave it to us. Let's respect him for that. You know what I mean? And if y'all want Dayton to step their game up, reach out to Dayton. Tell Dayton, look, man, We want 26s. If they for the people, they gonna go ahead, they gonna get together with their designers. It don't take much. You know what I'm saying? It's a spoke. It's a spoke. It take more to design these aluminum wheels because of the strengthening. One thing we know about a one-piece wheel, bro, with a barrel. It's a barrel. It's the strength comes from the barrel and the face, right? Well, on these other wheels, you got the barrel and you got the face, and you got three pieces to these wheels. Big difference. So all I'm saying is these people need to come together, make some 26s, because as we seen, China made 26s. Everybody got mad at China. Why y'all mad at China for doing something that Dayton should have done? You know what I'm saying? 90,000 for a 26-inch Dayton is crazy. So that mean they already got the design. So if y'all already got the design, what's the problem with somebody ordering 90 grand? Man, I'm done. But anyway, man, it's much love, peace, and blessings, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Robert from Kompression Wheels for continuing the growth of the culture and doing things that the culture need, man. Bro, nah, I ain't putting that wheel on the vert, man. It was my wheel, I designed it, but for some reason, dog opened it up to the public, so I'm going back to the drawing board. Yeah, for sure, man. But in my opinion, I don't care about no name. You know what I'm saying? My wheel not gonna have compression on it. My wheel gonna have my name on it. So at the end of the day, if I designed it and my name on it and I paid for it, it's my wheel. So if I want to go to China and get me a pair of 26-inch Daytons because I want 26-inch spokes, right? I'm going to go to China and buy me some 26-inch spokes. What I will say, China gold is not gold. That's what I will say. I don't know what it is. It ain't 24 karat gold plating. Nah, I can't put it on it, man. You know what I mean? Another nigga, I-95 using my wheel on that don't. They hurried up. Soon as they hurried up and was like, oh, we want a set. He sold them a set. That's why, bro, that's why a nigga need to go to China, order them a set of 26s, right? Get them over here and send them to a gold plater. Get them plated in America. Or the people in China, if they for the culture, like they acting like they are, tell them to send you the wheels and pieces. The same company that gold plate for Dayton will gold plate for anybody. Send the wheels over there, gold plate the wheels, and send the wheels back and have them assemble the wheels. You know what I mean? There's some time constraint into that. But if you want a 26-inch wire wheel, it's possible to do that. You don't need to put the Dayton. If your name is Joe, say, I'm riding on them Joes, man. I'm riding on them laces, man. You know what I mean? Fuck what the world think. Fuck what the public think. You spending your money, nobody else's money. I don't care if a nigga say, oh, that's ugly. Y'all remember when I put the YL Young Lace wheels on my car? That's how far ahead of the game I was. I don't want nothing to promote another person's brand. You know what I mean? And that's just Sandman Design made the wheel. But I never promoted Sandman. I never put his name on my wheel because these people not paying us to promote their brand. So why I'm going to tell you where I got my wheels from? If they give me some money, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Man, just some thought, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, I got to keep pushing, man. I just want to let y'all know, stop all the bullshit. These wheels ain't got nothing to do with a Dayton wheel versus compression wheel. Stop putting compression. Have y'all noticed that compression wasn't part of no drama until the don't world got involved? Compression wasn't about no drama. They wasn't involved in these memes and shit. They wasn't involved in all this back and forth talk until the don't culture. And I love the culture, bro, but the culture got to stop, man. Y'all make shit bad, bro. Just think about it. You niggas argue about the color of a paint. You niggas argue about if a nigga do Joey interior or a nigga do a custom interior. Like, bro, these is other people's cars. You like it, keep. You like it, like it. If you don't, don't. But all of this back and forth arguing, bro, about what another man spent his money on, we got to do better as a people, man. I love y'all. Peace and blessings, man.